It's life safety. You want your employees and your guests to be safe. So that's the number one thing. Some of my restaurants, I don't have fire services in some of my restaurants when I came on board. So that was one of the first things I did, was to make sure they had we had fire protection services everywhere. I had been a long time customer of another company, and that wasn't by my choice. It was the companies I worked for. So when I came to PJ Wellahans and all those decisions were mine, I had originally just took on what I knew and went with another company for a couple of years because I was familiar with them. I was familiar with the local people. And then the first year I had to go out to bid, I reached out to companies that I had heard of. Keystone was one of the ones that, you know, I knew as to be one of the local big guys. I've seen them, their billboards, I've seen their tags on equipment when I would just be in a retail store or any other restaurant. And then from then, pricing came in great, relationship with my rep, and I got rid of the other company. It's a lot more personal, I think, with Mark. I see him more often, I talk to him more. I got any questions, it's a lot easier for me to call him and get him to answer the phone than working with a large national rep. We have 24 locations in our brand now that vary between 4 different concepts. We're not growing a lot. We're growing about 3 restaurants a year, which for a small company is a lot, but I feel Keystone can handle my work, and unfortunately I have had to use the emergency service several times, probably at least a dozen times now in the past several years since you've had our business. And yeah, no matter what time of day, I've called it midnight, I've called it 2 o'clock in the morning. I get a live person that calls me back, a tech who's actually going to be the person going out on site that I can talk to and you know, relate with him firsthand on what's going on. So yeah, it's a quick response. I always recommend Keystone for this area.